So hi everyone, today in this video we're gonna develop another solutions for another type of problems that we face today, and obviously it's always with a focus on putting the diversity of the models existent in a way that obviously they can produce practical outputs that are so solutions, actions that are made with the sense that so these mental models provides the paths that they seem that are true and happens in our world. But then so with that in mind, what's going to be the problem that we're going to look today is the productivity traps that we're seeing that a lot of people are falling on. And obviously, this is something that can be seen based in data that I've got redacted. And then, so what are these type of data? We have 70% of workers that experience burnout. So it seems like that we're kind of seeing a lot of people that are not being able to deal with the workload that they're getting subjected to. And we could think, well, it's like a trade-off. So are subjecting more people and people so to more workload as well, we're kind of producing an economy that has more. So it's producing more in terms of per capita output. And it can be something true, but we're kind of seeing a tendency, and particularly in some regions of the globe, that we're working over time a bit more hours. For example, in time span, if you make a comparison between like 2 3 years, in the past you're gonna see that you're kind of working 20% more hours in average. Obviously, it's not something that applies for everyone, but you're producing 15 less percent in terms of value. So it could be justified if you're producing more hours, you will still produce more, but you neither are producing the same output. You by working more, you even are producing less. And it's something that probably is meaning that the system is not working well. And we have 12 trillion flows globally due to inefficiency, bureaucracy, and as well so with this type of new syndrome that is burnouts. But then understood it, what we have to look is so far the mental models that so can be things that can help us so to solve this problem. First, understanding the Parkinson law and how it applies so to create solutions. The idea, work expense to fill the time allotted. So what is like the meaning of this is that if I give the task for some people with the same skills, same abilities, if I give them 2 different times, they will take and they will last so as well different times in doing the task, even if they have the same skill. Just because I gave 2 different time spent that they could also deliver the work. If I give 2 hours for one hours to other one, the one that I gave 2 hours, they will take more to do the job in comparison to the other one. And also something that's it's like a thing that helps us so to understand that seems to be obviously till a certain point you reduce the time that you give so for the people to do the tasks, but basically being more oriented to the outputs results instead of so requiring people to spend a specific number of hours in doing the work is something that's more effective. But then so what's the fix for understanding it? Initiatives based on this principle. We have the time boxing. The Japanese railway system uses 3-minute task sprints. The efficiency increased by 40%. And power hours. The Google's 60-minute focused blocks 80 so made 80% of daily work done by noon. So it's something that's important. So to become more efficient, it's you so doing the same type of jobs in less time, and so we arrange a way to do it. Parties allows seems so to be important to that. But also so as well to be efficient is you so do the action that matters most and apply so a way to constantly categorize so is the most important task to be done, the ones that are urgent and the ones that obviously have importance to be done. And then it appears the Eisenhower matrix. What's the idea? Not all tasks are equal. Prioritize urgency versus importances, and then so obviously the one that you always want to do is ones that are have urgency and are important. Then the ones that are not doesn't have that much of urgency but they are important. Then if kind of so you have time, you can look so for the ones that don't have that much of importance but have some urgency, like seeing notifications, social media, seeing news in social media. But then so you try to eliminate the one that neither has urgency neither is important. It's the one that you should spend less. And obviously, so with this way to constantly ranking the action that you can do and you have to do, and so always you prioritize doing the ones that are more urgent and have so as well more important. You have so and you become more efficient, and then you have particular type of tasks. And ideas. We have the no meeting Mondays, the Shopify's policy that increase deep work outputs to 70%, and the meetings tend to be in the thing that they tend to get like classified as some type of urgency, but they're not that much of important. And we have the artificial intelligence tried the app like Todoist to how to sort tasks and this cuts busy work by 50%. We have three the Higgs laws. What's the idea? More choices, slower decisions. So to become more efficient, you want to spend less energy as possible. And the reality is that decision making spends energy. And then so if you implement routines, if you create more systems and you don't always rely in thinking in the moment that you're going to do the thing, you're going to be more efficient. And then so where do you have decision manuals, pre-planned meals, outfits, workflows, the Obama style minimalism. And we have the toolbar, the detox, the Microsoft Strip Office to trick our buttons. User speed increased by 30%, so by doing this. So decreasing as well the complexity of doing things is something that's useful. 4. Opportunity cost. What's the idea? Time spent on low-value tasks robs high-impact work. So what's the fix by understanding it? We have like the hell yes or no rule. The LinkedIn CEO rejects 90% of meetings has made the revenue increase by 25% coming from this initiative. And how to make or delete the Zapier users save 10 hours a week by killing repetitive tasks. 5. The flow state. What's the idea? Peak productivity requires an uninterrupted focus. And then so entering the flow state is the way that so you as well become more type of you produce more output. And then so what's the fix? Is useful putting more in the flow state, more type of more common types. And then so what are like the actions? We have the deep work bootcamps, the Cal Newport's methods trains 4-hour focus sprints has made output increase 3 times, and focus zones apps like Freedom Block Distractions has made 90% finish tasks early. 6. A bit of Jevons paradox, and that's so it's like a thing that we look not just become efficient as well to look for it's taking care of other people. It's that when we provide efficient tools, people become more efficient. But then as well, they have more time, and they have more freedom. So in terms of time, that now they will not have need to spend doing a work because they are done it in more quicker than so they will do in the past because they are improving the technology they are using. But then certain times what happens is they get even more work, so now they have this type of free time. So people even get more workload. And then so it's important to create a way so people get the benefit of having some more free time, but just so them getting piled with more work. Obviously it's something that some people they want to do more and they don't have free time. But some and the majority I will say the candidates so want become more efficient to not just to produce more is to so have more time to do other things. And so create ways to so people don't suffer with this tendency. And then we have the productivity taxes. The France fines companies for afterwards emails, the burnout reduced by 50% by doing them. And the role model, the best buys results only work environment has reduced hours 20% and output by 35%. In effect, so a bit of shite methods that can be effective so to people to have more productivity. We have like the monastic rhythms, the medieval Ora et Labora adapted by CEOs for 90 minutes focus cycles, and the Pomodoro 2.0, 25-minute sprints, more 5 minutes mobility to has made so the Italy task completion increased by 60%. And by last, we have the anti-fragility. What's the idea? Strategic stress strengthens the focus. But then, so what's the applications? Sprint recovery cycles, the base camp 6-week work and 2-week rest model has made the errors reduced by 45%. And stress test day, the Navy SEALs 24-hour chaos drills has made the civilians' focus increase by 300%. So interesting type of ideas that you can apply and you can look so for doing it in order so to increase your productivity. So with that, I expect that it has helped you, as make you so like the channel enough to subscribe and to put like in this video, and I hope to see so in other videos that this channel is about to produce and as already pre-published. So with that much more to say, just thank you and see you in the next one.